How's it going? So we are doing this one, right? So we have, let's just reload. You see, it says, please enter the date, please enter the end date, and then see transactions. So once everything is good, it will show you the value in here and value in here. So these are states, so you can just do whatever the hell you want with them. Now the code is very easy, very, very easy, okay? So first is, I know it's like complicated mumbo jumbo, but you set input type date, and this gives you, that's your solution pretty much. Because once you set input type to date, you get this. You see? Like, and I have to say, the default one is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You don't really need to change anything. It's on point, right? Okay, so the second question is, how do you get the values of date out of them, right? It's very simple. On change, and then we set the date. So on change, E is for event, set the end date, which is a state, to E target value. And now every time you change, your state value is going to change to whatever is in the field, whatever is in the input field, right? So it's very easy. You see, I have start date as a state and set start date, and then I have end date as a state. Okay, and that's it, right? So on change, set end state to whatever is in the second box, and then on change to whatever is in the first box. Okay, so this will give you inputs, right? So now you can kind of do whatever the hell you want with it. So the second thing is you want to make sure that when people do that, oh, whoopsie, did I just close it? Oh man, I'm such a fruitcake, I just closed it. I'm gonna have to open it again. So we do view transaction report. Okay, there you go. So we're gonna do this. Memory leak. Yeah, this thing is annoying me. I'm gonna solve it on production. Okay, dogs. So let's just do whatever. Let's just do this. What was I saying? Yeah, so you want to make sure that they don't do this. So they put a start date as today and end date as 1 month ago. You want to make sure that it's after. The way to do that is very easy. So we have a button that they're gonna click. All right, that they're gonna click, and this will check. So what you do is you convert date parse and whatever the date is, right? So this will give you Unix time, right? So this is how many milliseconds have passed since this date, okay? So naturally starting date should be smaller in milliseconds than the end date, right? Because of the way the dates work, all right? So then we do, so again, the function is date parse, and whatever is your start date, date parse, whatever is your end date. And then we compare. So if starting date in milliseconds, which is here, is bigger than the end date, which means they set end date for yesterday and start date for today, right? Which is not going to work, right? It will display an error. It will not process, and that's it. So that's about it. That's how you do it. But fundamentally, your code is very simple. It's input, type, date, and that pretty much 90% of your solution. And then on change E, set the state, you get the values out, and past that point, you can use it in your app. All right. Take care.